Problem two, rubbish fund managers. You can be better than overpaid fund managers. You can be better than overpaid fund managers. And let me explain to you why. Right? That's me, 2004. The FT said, you talk too much, like Pronab said. You talk too much, Alpesh. Why don't you prove you're better than these fund managers? I said, okay, run a competition. This is in 2004. Run a competition. And when I beat all the other fund managers, you put my name on the front cover of the newspaper and you tell everybody in the world I'm the top FTSE 100 forecaster. And I said, and one person I want in that competition is Neil bloody Woodford. I want Neil Woodford in there. That was in 2004. Guess what? I won. They had to do it. Woodford lost. And this is what he had to apologize about. I want you to be your own fund manager. You know why? Because of this. This is a typical UK fund, UK listed equity growth fund. It has all these diamonds and all these numbers like 8 out of 10, letters, 8, diamonds, stars, all that bullshit. Okay. Over 3 years, this typical fund is down over 3 years. That means an idiot is in charge of it. An illiterate, financially illiterate idiot is behind it. Okay, so what has he bought? Well, this is you. This is your pension fund, right? This is just a typical random one of my students picked before he became my student, right? What's he got? These are the top 10 holdings. You look into your pension, ask your fund manager, what's in that fund which says UK growth? Growth sounds exciting. UK growth sounds like it's some really clever AI company, technology company, maybe machine learning, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, robotics. Oh no, he bought BP before oil falls. Okay. Got into British American Tobacco because that's his definition of growth. No, it's because they have so much bloody capital from their marketing that they can only invest in some of the biggest, most liquid equities. And they call it growth. They're going to be done for mis-selling. And you know what's worse? What I told you earlier. That's from their own documentation. Over 5 years, which is what they recommend you hold for. Oh, yeah. Over 5 years, they're going to cost you £1,000. These aren't my numbers. That's what the fund tells you. Go call your fund manager now in your pension and SIP and tell them, hey, you know those funds you told me to get into? I want to know what the underlying assets are. They've got to, by law, tell you, and they've got to tell you how much they're charging you every 5 years. 10% goes into that. Do you see why the Brit and the American are different? After 5 years, the Americans left with 7 times more money, and that was index tracking. That's before he got lucky picking Tesla even, let alone Amazon, which has completely outperformed Tesla. Okay, and a lot safer. Fund managers are rubbish. I want you to be your own fund manager because private investors can outperform them because fund managers end up tracking indices. They track indices. This was in the New York Times. They won a Nobel Prize. The guys behind this. Okay, take a picture. Look, I'm going through slides quickly, so take a bloody picture. Make sure your camera's out. Okay?